I'm
Gemmy Fan,
and this is my
Master Electronics.
I work here at
Jobeanvideos.
065.
everything in here has
Split gears.
and a
Trade with crystals.
one thing I've learned after 21 years, you never know what
Variant of the Gemmy animated Talking Douglas fur.
is going to come through that door.
Hey guys, it's the Gemmy Fan here on Gemmy Master Electronics, and today what we'll be doing is a really cool restoration video of bringing back to life this animated floating talking skull here. This was sold at Lowe's in maybe, I think, 2010, 2009 or 2010 if I had to take a guess. He actually made a video when they were in stores. This is from Jordan, or Jobeanvideos, as most of you know him. This is his original talking skeleton. You know, it has a spirit ball mechanism and it kind of floats like that while it talks. Well, unfortunately, years and years ago, the speaker blew out. So he tried to fix the speaker and some wires ended up pulling off, and then it ended up just being a complete disaster altogether. Now, it is fixable, but it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of time. So I thought I'd take you guys along because I also have to do some replacements. I have to put a new string on there that's worn out. Have to reattach new LEDs, give it a new speaker. You know, just it's gonna need a whole new makeover, pretty much, when you think about it. So yeah, there's really not much else I can say about this except, you know, it's gonna be a blast restoring this and bringing it back to life once again. So let's get started. Alrighty guys, so this is basically the first step of bringing this thing back to life. And after many years of silence, believe it or not, I found the speaker wires, or I found the contacts on the speaker, on the circuit board for the speaker, thanks to Ivan, which is on the call right there. And you could also thank him because I actually found the original battery contact wire piece on the board and reconnected that as well. So the cool thing is that this thing is not fried. And most of the parts of the base wires are actually soldered on, so we'll go ahead and show you. And yeah, the speaker was originally blown out. Here's the original speaker, it's kind of the shiny metal one. And here's the new speaker right here. It's the same one basically, except it's the gold. It's the gold coin speaker, and it's not screwed in there, so the bass isn't all that great. But once I screw it in there, it sounds amazing. But here we go. Alrighty, so I guess we'll go on from here and I'll show you what else is to come. Alright, here's some updated progress here. I soldered on some new wires. They're all black, but they're labeled at the bottom so I know which ones to go to, that they go to each of them. And believe it or not, I actually got life out of this motor. It does still go in sync with the mouth. And further updated information on this thing. This thing has not even been in service or even been in use since 2011. Jordan said the speaker blew out, he tried fixing it, and a lot of stuff messed up in the process, so he threw it in one of the buckets for about 6 years, and here it sits. So now that there's life coming out of this thing, I think we're on our way to success. Alright, we're at almost our last step here, and like I said, it's all wired up, and as you can see, I got the main mechanism going now. I honestly didn't think I'd get this far at all in one night especially. So like I said, it's got a brand new speaker in there. It was also missing the pulley and a belt, so I gave it a new pulley and a new belt, the big pulley, not the small one. Like I said, new wiring and new everything. Now I just got to install the head here. Alrighty, so here it is, day 2 of this restoration. I had to postpone it last night because I was having some issues with the LEDs. Plus, it was around midnight when I got done with this thing, at least for part of it. So I had to replace the LEDs. Unfortunately, these are the original ones. They were burnt out completely. But I replaced them with some even better LEDs from a floating ghost pole. As a matter of fact, I used the one that I got from the unboxing. And I soldered these on, and they're actually really, really cool. And they look dim from right here, but when they're actually connected in the skull, they look perfect. So I'm almost done completely soldering them on. I had to solder these mini wires in between them to connect it right before I completely installed them in there. But just about everything else is fixed. I can't believe I honestly got this far, so let me show you what the LEDs look like here. So you can see how I'm starting to get this in there connected. And these last two wires connect to the motion sensor, which is also in the head. I don't know if I'm going to get that part working, but regardless, it's the sound sensor, which is right there, is extremely sensitive to begin with. So I honestly don't think it'll matter if I just connect it or don't. It all depends on how it goes. But yeah, that's the progress so far. It's been very successful, and I think it'll look great with the new additions of blue LEDs. Alrighty guys, I'm back again with another progress clip here. As you can see, he's got all new screws. These two screws were originally missing, but I had part screws, and these two screws are also missing. So I got that. All new LEDs are soldered and glued in there. It looks messy, but it's actually the way it's supposed to be, of course. And since they're clear, it makes it have more of a cool effect on it, and they glow really cool as well. Inserted the all new, I put all the plastic pieces back that were still around. Resoldered all these board contacts here, and all I gotta do now is just put the cloth back on and solder the Trami button, and he'll be good to go. I'm not gonna play him in this clip, but I think now he's pretty much ready for the review. So here we go. Well guys, after all is said and done, this thing is finally restored to its original former glory. The only thing that's different about it is the blue LED eyes, which honestly I prefer these better than the red. I don't know why, they just give more of an attention grabber to it, because they're really bright compared to the red ones. Because the red ones just kind of glowed, they didn't really shine through the eyes like these do, and you'll be able to tell that later on in the review when I activate it for sure for the first time when it's fully assembled like this. Like I said, everything else is original to it. I'm not really going to go into details on how I restored it, because you saw how exactly I restored it. Just replaced all the wiring, put new blue LEDs, reassembled it obviously, and it's all good to go. I have to say that this is probably one of my longest projects I've taken on for just a single tabletop item. Usually something that takes me around 2 to 3 days to complete is most of the time it's a life size, but it's not really a tabletop. So this is definitely something else. But yeah, this was sold at Lowe's in 2009. I think it was 2009. It said 2009 on the board. It could have been 2010, but I think it was 2009, along with the other head and a couple other things. It says, I believe it says 3 or 4 phrases all together. I don't really know if Jordan wants this back or he just wants me to keep it. I really don't know, to be honest with you there. He hasn't really said much about giving it back, although I probably will send it back to him for Christmas or something, I don't know. But yeah, he's all restored and he's ready to go. Put a new speaker in him, and that's pretty much all I have to say. So without further ado, we will demonstrate it for you. So that pretty much concludes this restoration of the Gemmy animated floating skull, whatever you want to call it. I don't know the specific name for this, so I'm just going to call it floating skull. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.